Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Death Howl. Last time we left off, I don't have much left to do here. There's just like one combat I could do, and there's this. So I'll probably do this, and we can see about that maybe. But yeah, I'm recording this after stream. I'm luckily pretty chipper right now. I just recorded some mouse PI as well, so we'll just try to get over there really quickly and grab this. I wonder if it would be... Well, I can't fast travel while I have the quest item, so no, it would not be faster. Never mind. I was gonna say go over there and then walk into this area, but no. Alright, we just gotta redo a few fights. I'll see you when I'm done. You can really get this cone into a position where it really helps you with some of the enemies, I gotta say. Because that was an instance where I thought I was going to be in a bad spot, but that cone actually kind of did work on them just by summoning them, and they all just kind of beat up on it and hurt themselves in the process. Wait a second, I have an idea. I can walk right here and heal. And it doesn't matter if those spirits come back. Okay. Whew, yeah, let's do that. That combat messed me up a lot because there was one of the goats that just run away and revive everything. But I had that stupid rock where when I draw it, it freezes me so I can't move. So that was really messing me up. I eventually did kill the goat, but it was hard. Because it just kept running. Alright, that should be it. Now we just need to place the rock back. Can you hear me? Loud and clear. Just place it right there on the edge. As you wish. Now come back down. Okay, and I don't have the card in my inventory anymore, right? So that means I can just fast travel back down? Yes, it does. I did as you asked. You carried that heavy boulder all the way up there. Wasn't easy, but I managed. Let's see what happens. That boulder isn't cursed, is it? I can't believe you fell for that. I haven't laughed like this for ages. Wonderful. I really do not have time for this. I actually think you broke the spell. I'm not gonna jump anymore. Very happy for you. I'll be on my way now. Wait, please, take this as a token of my gratitude. I'm not joking this time, I promise. Thick fur. The suicidal spirit offered me some of his fur. It is coarse, smells of seawater, and is charged with electricity. Once per battle, saves you from one fatal strike. That is good. I'll have our burdens to carry. Do me a favor and avoid carrying around anything unnecessary. Please, no more. Okay, bye. The laughing face of death completed. Do I really need to even do this combat over here, honestly? Like, it's just like, the completionist, well, half completionist in me wants to be like, oh, I want to have every screen completely cleared of spirits, but I don't think you really get anything special, per se. You might get, like, more drops of items the, like, first time you beat them, but I guess we can do it. It's a unique combat that we have not done. So, especially now that I'm free of that awful debuff that it was giving me. 5 enemies is pretty rough, though. I must say. 5 is, a lot. I think I'm going to want this. Let me... Okay, this is not still. Good. Let me move right here. Right here. Hit you with that. Hit you with another of that. Hit you with another. Give me some free armor. And then... maybe just some more free armor, honestly. Draw something? Maybe I'll draw something good. Another bark skin? That's pretty good. Okay. Cool. So, yeah, everything can come wail on me if you so desire. I do have a good amount of armor. That was 2. That's gonna knock me back. That's 2. Okay. So just don't get overwhelmed, and we gotta get to this stupid bastard down here. I do have this. That would allow me to do some things. And then I can technically kill something right now, but I also want this over here to help me a little bit. And you can revive one of those things. That's totally fine. So I think I'll just kill one of these. Actually, I can kill 2 of them. I'll do that. And then it'll help me. Wait a second. If I have just a little bit more mana. 2 to 5. If I move right here, I can't reach you because, yeah, it doesn't start until, like, right there. I can Charging Tusk you, though. There we are. And I haven't lost any HP this fight, so there's nothing I can do with that. Okay. Owie. You're going to hit that. That is totally fine. Yeah, you brought the dog back. I knew you were going to do this, so it's no skin off my ass. Now... Bang. Okay, come on. Make with the damaging things, please. Those are not the damaging things. Would have been nice, but whatever. I think it's going to prioritize knocking me away, though, rather than trying to revive anything. Yep, there it goes. Unfortunately, my thing doesn't really do anything. Like, it's mostly just enemies need to attack it. Which is unfortunate. Bang. That'll do some more damage. Unfortunately, I didn't draw anything that would help me out in the damage department, so there's no point in using this. I imagine the next, like, totem ability we'll get will probably be something that gives me draw power, like it makes me draw cards. Which would be fun. Yeah, I don't think the cone is super worthwhile, admittedly. Okay, it's summoning one of those. Snowflake. Snowflake. Mind Glare? Get rid of the sprint. Ice Shard. Okay, good. That's what I wanted. Barkskin. Heavy Blizzard. Nice. I can walk up to you, hit you with a Grand Spear. Then I can walk back here and hit you with one of these. Not quite enough to kill, but I can pop this. And then it will be. Yeah. Die. Alright. We're pretty well off now. Yeah, so you kind of just have to spawn this thing in the best possible location you can for it to actually, like, do the retaliation damage on things. Which can be easier said than done. But, it's not the worst. Oh, I had moved already, that is right. That is enough to kill you, though. Good! Alright, well, we cleared all of the combats here. So we are done. The question now just becomes, where do I want to go next? Because I've been here. The Breathing Chasm. Apparently the Glacial Maw is where the next encounter is hiding. Which it looks like I have to go up here and refight these things to get to. So let's go up here and try to find a checkpoint, why don't we? Now that we're done with this area. We still have like one more zone to clear. Oh yeah, it was just 2 of these. Interesting combat. I'll take a defensive swing. I will put you right there. Move right here. Use steadfast. Use that. Hit you. And then I can... I guess I'll just stay here. I shouldn't have used my thing, actually. My stream of thought. It was actually the wrong play. Can't get rid of me that easy. Not when I've got this pokey object. Okay, so you will die to one of these. Now. Actually, you'll die to one of these. There you go. Perfect. Now I crushing ram. Good. That did 1 extra damage to you, which means Blizzard will kill you. Alright. I'm keeping my little cone summon in because I worked too hard to just take that thing out of my deck right now. But I do think the Filge is better. Straight up. Okay, what is here? Is that thing alive? Is that like a frozen one of the Auralite things? That might be. Is it? Totemite. This rock spell's doomed. Destroy the Totemite before 7 rounds or die? Oh. That's not great. Well, I mean, I've got to do what it says. I will Ice Shard. And then just knock you away, I guess. I wish I could play that Blizzard, but no. Wasn't the best turn? Owie. Oh, wait, what the hell? What is that thing? I didn't even see that. Coma Conch? That is weird. Hit me with this. Hit me with this. Hit me with this. Hit me with this. Okay, this thing has 6 HP. First attack each turn is ignored. Okay, well, I'm really glad I looked at that before I wasted damage on you. Boom. I actually don't know why I got 2 of those. Oh, wait, last card. That's right. I forgot about that effect on that card. Oh my god. I should have been leaving that for last more often. So yeah, you get 2 of them. That's fine. Okay, you healed yourself. God, that would have been a fantastic time to draw my, my whatchamacallit? My aim card. The one that, that makes me shoot thing good. Actually, I could just kill it with this. Never mind. There we go. And that way it blows up on both of those too. Alright. And this Totemite is getting there, as far as death goes. Gave the dog armor. Ooh, let me draw my Blizzard again. Or aim for the heart. Aim for the heart works too. Yeah. Just gonna pop that. Go Bluey! Alright, heal some damage you took. Now, we move right here. Draw. Draw. Go ahead and pop this now. I should have popped that earlier, actually, if I wanted to be totally optimal. Jog in. Okay. Yeah, so we have 3 armor. I should use this. Alright, and then... you've been hurt already this turn, right? I'm gonna hit you with this. Yeah, your effect's no longer active. Okay, wasn't too terrible of a combat. I can see how that one could be pretty hard, but... alright. Let's move right here. Use that. Use this. Use this. Bang. Bang. Alright, it's just me and you, nerd. Just me and you now. Coma Conch. If that is your real name. Heavy Blizzard. Oh, nope, that's not gonna work. Don't do it. You almost fell for it. And one more Ice Shard. And then just Spirit. Nailed it. Alright. Please tell me that gives me a checkpoint. Or there's one, you know, shortly after maybe the next combat. Some of them are alive. Oh. Yep, they are hanging out. That is definitely true. There's a nest right here as well. Looks like we're gonna have another one of those crazy boss fights in our future. Nothing else to do there. Is there any reason to interact with this water? No, it's just kind of bubbling. Those are all frozen. This is a baby spirit encounter over here. Let's go see about this one. What the hell is that? It says this is a baby encounter and this is a harder encounter, but all of these are frozen. Those are not. So I'm going to venture to say this is the easier encounter. Yeah. They're frozen here. We can make use of that. Okay. Boom. Boom. And give me one of those. And one of those. And one of these. Which then allows me to do one of these. Which then allows me to do one of these. And then I can move right here, and Grand Spear you. Yeah, this was a much easier encounter despite being the elite one. What was even the elite here? I guess it was that one, because this is just 2 Weeping Tusks. And they're the weak variants too, I'm pretty sure. Right, that's death. Unfortunately, that is going to be a complete and utter waste. Bang. Boom. Kaboom. I think it's waking up this round, so... Actually, I can just do this and win. With my aim for the heart. Okay, before they could even do anything about it, I also have 16 death howls I would really like to get to a checkpoint with. Like, that would be fan-diddly-tastic. That's not a combat I want to do. That even has one of the totemite things. The landscape is bleeding. Is that the boss fight? I'm guessing I'm fighting this crazy whale. Whoop. Cave? Wonder how many of these I've missed. They're very well hidden. Oh, are these elite? Doesn't tell me. I don't know if those are the elite variants or not, but no better time than the present to find out. I don't know how these work yet, so I don't know what the best thing to get is, but I'm gonna go for Ice Shard. Anything damaged by this will die? Oh god, I hope they can't move far and don't have a ranged attack then. What the hell? All I can think of is that Drake and Josh bit that's like, whoever loses this bet will die, and then they're like, what? And then, like, Meg, or, was it Meg? Was it Megan? The little sister's name, Miranda Cosgrove? She sighs and then, like, turns the page over. And then it says, their hair pink. So it says damaged, which I think means they have to hit through my armor. So I think, despite things looking really bad here, I think I'm fine. Because it says damaged by... Okay. Okay. I would have loved if it specified unblocked damage. Or not, like, you know, I would love if it would have specified, because that was a lot of death howls I just lost. I feel like the description of that enemy should say blocked or unblocked damage, because in every other game I said, if it said, like, if you're damaged by this enemy, you die, or you're damaged by this enemy, etc., I would think HP damage. As long as you block it, you're fine. But no, it does mean at all. Okay. Good to know. Still kind of sad I lost all of my death howls there, because you don't get to pick up as many as you know, use, which sucks. But, yeah. Oh, wait, no, never mind. That's just the timer. Never mind, that's just a timer. When I saw this other times, I was thinking, I was like, oh, does that mean it's, oh, there's also one there I didn't see. Does that mean, like, oh, it only drops 5? But no, that's still my full 17. Okay, well, that's good. That's good. I'm happy about that. Going to... I've got to be careful, because I can't die to that thing. I mean, this just makes you cheaper. Straight up. Could move back here and shoot you. Alternately... I don't have enough armor for that. But if I do this... Nope, I've got to kill you. I wish I didn't, but I do. Well, I can use that to get over here. I really wish I could hit you with this, but I can't. Okay, at least they move super slowly. These are some of the things I need to upgrade my stuff as well, which is very nice. I should have moved before doing that, actually. Armor. Steadfast. I think this is waking up next round, actually, so I'm in a bit of a sticky situation here. I'm gonna move, like, right here. Which is gonna be a weird combat to figure out. Oh, wait, no, it's next turn. That one wakes up. Okay, so I do still have a little bit of time. Good. Well, let's do this. Play you, which gives me a bunch of free armor. Move back. Fuck, I'm gonna have to use my thing here because I screwed up. I was going to move back and get this, but yeah, I screwed that up massively. It's fine though. Deal 10 damage, ignore armor, temporary. Touch of death. So I move here, use that. I will still have enough to get away from the other one. Lethal Sting. Unfortunately, can't use that to kill you this round, so we're just gonna move over here. I'm also scared they could potentially have like a ranged attack of some sort. Oh, they give themselves more movement. Okay, that's scary. Well, luckily I can just kill you with this and we're done. Okay. Interesting enemy, interesting enemy. I wasn't intending for this episode to go this long, but here we are. Alright, those were scary to deal with. I can see how those are going to be spooky in fights. Especially if they can boost their own speed like that. That will make them particularly terrifying if left to their own devices for too long. Okay. Out of here we go. Let's go see... What is this? You seeing this, Olvi? Are we looking at the same night skies? That's a very disturbing Aurora Borealis. New card, a sight to behold. Copy a card from hand. Oh. That's pretty good. Because it says copy, it doesn't say copy a random, so I'm thinking you get to choose there, which means it's very good. Unfortunately, I am trapped by some combats now. Oh my god, I did not mean to walk there. Leave. No, 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 no. Do not want to do that one right now. I want to find a checkpoint. And I'm going to hope that it's up here. I don't know what this thing does, but it can't be worse than the jellyfish, right? Right? Defensive swing's probably one of the better things we could get. What do you do? Bleak Bone. You have one less mana while the spirit lives. Oh. That's no fun. Bark Skin. Good. That's death. Don't need to heal. If I move up too much more, that's gonna hurt me, so... There's also that down there, which is another Bleak Bone. Less energy while you live is pretty annoying. Oh. Heal up to 1 lossless battle, 0 kept, lose 1. Well, that's also annoying. So this thing's entire MO is just to make me waste as much as possible. Basically. So more just annoyance enemies, basically. Don't like that. God, and it turns a random card into it too, which is just awful. No, I would have loved to get something else. Just gonna have to use this. Are these things just gonna... God. What an awful idea for an enemy. I still don't think they're as bad as the shrooms, but they're still very annoying. Because they can just do this to your deck. Can I, like, push you into the... That should work, even if it's not going to. It should. Hopefully you'll at least take the damage from it. Yeah, okay. I think I should be able to push you into, that little pit right there, and you just, like, insta-die. Personally. Yeah, God, these are annoying as shit. Okay, at least you're coming towards me, which is nice. Thank you for that. Don't get rid of my you fucker. Well, that was all of my attacks. Thank you. Well, nothing to do there except do that. They're just gonna slowly kill me. Oh my god, they knock you so far away too. Please just don't get rid of my shit that I need. Okay, they only got rid of 1 that time. And luckily, I have a ton of mana I can give myself. Let's do that. Do one of these. Do one of these. And do one of these. Curses cost 1 less to play. Thank you. Get rid of these. Alright. Yeah, those are going to be obnoxious with some other enemies. Like, just teaming up. Okay, okay. Give me that. Just a cursed bone. God damn it. Yeah, you filled in so much of my deck with garbage. Alright, gonna have to hit you with one of those. Luckily, you're dying soon. Ow. You almost got me, though, honestly. Like, that was pretty close. Die! Oh, is that a Nautilus over there? It is. Cute little Nautilus shell. Give. Also give. Oh, nope, that's a cave. Okay, I made it. Yeah, let me activate it. I'm not gonna sit yet, but at the very least need to activate it. Okay, so there's my big boss. And this spirit probably doesn't even need to be fought right here. What does it look like? Those things? I only have 6 HP. I should probably just decide if I want to make some cards. Or... what? +1 block whenever you game block this turn. That's pretty good, as long as I draw stuff that I can actually gain block with. Upgrade the damage of adjacent cards. Draw +1. All enemies weak. 1. I still need another Heart of an Elder Frost Growl. Reduce the cost of 1 card for the rest of battle. Eh. Do you get to choose? It doesn't say a random card, so maybe. Costs 5 block. That's good sometimes, I guess. It just gives you more, you know, power, basically. Being able to inflict frozen would be super good too, but it doesn't synergize with the rest of my deck as well. I think I would want... Once again, we just have to be really careful what we put in, because... honestly, I think the cone can go. I don't think the cone's useful. And if we were going to replace the cone with something, what would I replace it with? Don't really think we need 2 steadfasts either, just because we already have Radiant Frost. It's kind of a bummer when I draw 2 of them at once. Bark Skin's good. Heavy Blizzard, Grand Spear, all good. Maybe I could put in, like, Defensive Strike. This would make things a little bit more steady. This costs 5 block to play it, but yeah, you play it and then you can get even more stuff. Upgrade the damage of adjacent cards. Drawn +1 draw. So it's kind of free. Like, you just draw it and it lets you draw another card, and then sometimes you can upgrade the damage of other things. Which is nice. Admittedly. I just don't know if it's super needed for me right now. Pearl of Elder Coma Conch. Not run into one of those. Could make another Ice Shard. That one doesn't feel super needed though. This is only useful if you have a Filge. Piercing Fate is cute, but not super needed. Keep all armor next turn is pretty good. Stone body, 5 armor, intern. That's just like a panic button. Hardened soul feels like the one that would be the most useful there. Or actually putting a prepare ambush into my deck. Because I don't have that many attacking cards. And a lot of the ones that I do have are like AoE and stuff. So yeah, you know what? Put a prepare ambush in. That seems pretty good. I don't think I want to make anything. I'll just trade it in for tears. None of the other stuff is striking me as anything crazy interesting. But that gets me a lot. So we are going to be so set for the next area. 11 teardrops to spin. I'm going to walk into this area and just immediately just blow them all. Gonna be great. Alright. I have been recording for 52 minutes. Maybe we just continue a little bit longer. And then I get 2 videos out of this.